As a childhood victim of SA and a child who got married at age 15 to a 32-year-old woman, I have to say I was not expecting the reception that I've received from you. Clearly, TikTok cares about what I have to say. And so I would like to offer some advice to other fellow victims of SA. Starting with this, you were an innocent child, and you must know this. You have to know this. You were a child. Children are not responsible for what adults do to them or what adults allow to happen to them. If you are now a parent or even a grandparent like myself, and you're still struggling with SA that occurred to you as a child, then it's time for you to release that guilt, because you were not at fault in any way whatsoever. You must understand this in order for your healing to begin. Now, how I understood this was by looking at my children when they were teenagers and seeing the innocence in their eyes and understanding that if they were harmed by somebody the way I was at their age, it would be my fault, because I am responsible for my children and I love them in a way that my mother did not love me. And it's sad for me, but it's good for my kids. And so I try to think positively about that because I learned from that experience, and you can too. And the way to learn is to love yourself. And by loving yourself, I mean letting go of all that grief. People ask me, Chaz, did you enjoy it? Of course I enjoyed it. I was 12 years old. I was just exploring my sexuality. And the first lazy, stinky slob who came along and put a pass on me got me. I enjoyed being touched. I enjoyed being hugged and loved and fawned over, being the center of somebody's attention, because I didn't get that at home. And I think if you don't get that at home as a child, then yes, you're going to be more likely to seek attention elsewhere. And that's why it's important for us to understand that we were innocent children looking for affection, and what we got was so much worse, and it scarred us for life. You don't have to feel alone, because there are so many of us out here. If you are one of those amazing 93,000 followers on TikTok who have already watched my story, then I thank you so much for taking the time and caring enough to listen to what I have to say.